So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Myself Adil Reddy. Today I'm going to review my DJI Mini 2 drone which I purchased recently. So let's start this video. So guys, I have already unboxed my DJI Mini 2 drone. Kindly check it out the video. I'll be giving iCard here so that before coming to this video, kindly check it out that video. I have given pretty much information about the drone and controller and the things what we get in Fly More combo. So kindly check out that video. Now I'll be discussing about how the drone is and how my experience with my drone. So with the first point, I'll be talking about the bag. So this bag we'll be getting in Fly More combo, which it's very good and it's normal bag, but it's very good. It's nice to carry around with this bag, and inside you'll be getting a controller, a drone and battery, two-way charging hub. So first of all, we'll discuss about the two-way charging hub. I guess already I have discussed in my unboxing video. So now another time I'll be saying about the charging hub. So you can charge this charging ports. We have 3 charging ports here, so that in Fly More combo you'll be getting 2 extra batteries, so that you'll be having 3 batteries to charge. So this is a charging hub by DJI. But the thing is that you should not keep the charging after charging your batteries in the charging hub, because there is an issue with this charging hub. You should, whenever if you charge your battery, you need to remove it and you should keep all the batteries aside, because you will be having intelligent battery system in the batteries, so that it will be discharging automatically by itself, so that if you charge it and if you keep it in your charging hub, so the charging will be decreasing lately. So that's the main issue. If you want, you can keep it, but when you go out, it will be issue for you that if you don't have sufficient battery like 100%, you can't fly more. That's the main con in this charging hub. So you can charge here, and you can charge here, and you can charge output here also, so that you can charge to your external devices, and you can charge this batteries also. They'll be giving a charger with package. So that's an 18 watts of charger. So it's a fast charging when we charge the things like the hub. If you keep the external charger, the charging will be little bit late, but I recommend you to use the charger whatever the company has given to you. So that's the first point about the charging hub. Now we'll jump into controller. So this is the controller for DJI Mini 2 which I've got. It's a very good controller, really, to say. It's very responsive. So you'll be having joysticks at the below, so that it's a good placement. Whenever you're traveling, you can easily remove it and you can plug it to your controller. So I'll remove it and I'll be plugging it here. So I have fixed the joystick to controller right now. So it's look like this. So it's even though the color is so nice, I like the gray color, I don't know why. So the joystick is very springy, so that it can for beginners it's a best controller. So it's very minimalistic. You'll be having pretty much this buttons here. You can see it's a return to home or pause button, and you can see here we have 3 modes. It's normal, cinema and sports mode, so that you can fly your drone according to your configuration. And you'll be having power button here to check charging. If you press one time, it will be showing the charging. If you tap and hold, the controller will be will be powered up. So at the top you'll be getting a record button here. It's a recording button and shutter button, so that you can change the mode here at the top left, on the top right corner. You can change your mode here, so that you can change the mode. You can take photo or else video. And we have a pitch control here to control your gimbal. In your drone you'll be having the gimbal, right? So you can control with this. And these are the antennas. So these are the antennas. You can keep your phone here, and you'll be having a cable attached here, so that this cable will be attached to the controller, and you can see your video in your phone without any lag. So in your phone you should install a DJI Fly app, where you can find it in DJI's official site. Now I don't know why it's not available on Play Store, so you can download it from there, and you can attach your mobile phone here. So you'll be getting 3 cables: Lightning with C, C with C, and C with USB B. Micro USB. So pretty much these are the things in controller. So now we'll jump into drone. This is the pouch which we will be getting with that Fly More combo, which it makes easy to carry anywhere. We can throw it on bag and easily, so that it prevents from scratching out the plastic. So this is the drone, DJI Mini 2. It's very small, compact. It's you can see the size of the drone comparing to my hand. So you will be getting protection case with this. So this is the protection case which will be getting in DJI Mini 2, and you will be getting what is a camera protection. So you will be getting two protections. These are very important to the drone. So we need to remove this, and I'll also remove the camera protection. So this is the Mavic series, right? So all Mavic series will be like foldable. So we'll unfold the drone right now. So if you unfold the drone will be looking like this. So this is DJI Mini 2, and the back side you'll be getting SD port and the charging port here, so that you can charge and you can keep your SD card here. And you'll be getting two LEDs here, front one bar LED, and the back side the two LEDs. So you'll be having a sensor here. So it helps drone to calculate how much height the drone is, so that it will be easy to you to control how much height does it gone up and how much you want to. So that's a good thing, it has a sensor. But the main con is we don't have any front sensor here. That's the main con. This camera can record 4K 30 frames per second, and I guess it's 12 megapixel or it's 10 megapixel, I don't know correctly, but it can record 4K. That's the good point. And it's pretty much a small drone. It is 250 grams. It's less than 250 grams. It's a 250 gram drone, right? So you not need to get any other license to fly this. So this is the battery door. You can insert your battery here. So that's the good thing, so that if you keep the battery, it's weigh up to 250 grams, less than 250 grams. And that's the pretty much everything what I got in Fly More combo. So I have bought an extra ND filters for drone, because it's very important to buy an LD filter with a drone. So I bought Sunny Life polarizer for DJI Mini 2. Already I have unboxed this in my previous video. So this is the things what you will be getting in the polarizer. So most probably ND4, ND8, ND16 and ND32, and you will be getting CPL and MCUV, which it help you to get the good quality of video even though it's very sunny outside. So aerial shots, maximum it will be on sunny day, right? I mean, like even golden hours or mid-flight. So that's a good thing to have an LD filter. So up to here I have discussed all the things: controller, drone and the charging hub. Now I'll be showing you how the things are, and I'll be showing bunch of videos and photos and the modes which are presented in the DJI Fly app. So let's get started with that review right now. So guys, to insert a battery, so it's simple. Just open the drone door, back door, and just insert it. Then it's easy to on also. Just you press one button here, and again you tap it, tap and hold. So you'll be getting indication that all the wings will be jerking off, and you'll be getting sound. So now I'll be keeping it down there, so that it will be so good. So I guess now my sister will be helping out. She's the cameraman for the main camera. So I guess you can see the drone in the way there. So cameraman, is that focused? So yeah, we'll get ready right now with the controller. So see, controller, it's simple. Just tap it and you just do the same thing whatever you're done with the drone, and you'll be getting the cable here, right? So just insert the, what you'll say, that the phone. So whatever the phone you are using, so insert it, and you can just keep your thing here. So I guess now, yeah, it's recording. GoPro also recording. So you'll be getting like this. So just unlock it and use charging only, okay, and make sure that your brightness of your phone should be high. And now as I said before, you should need a DJI Fly app, right? You need to download it, and now the version which I'm using is for 1.4.2. I have a reason for that, why I'm using it. Now see guys, I'll be screen recording right now. So guys, now I started the recording. the DJI Fly app will be in DJI icon. So after you keep the cable, automatically it will turn on the app. So you can see the video right now. So now the time is like 1:53, which I'm not using any ND filter. It's the raw output from the drone itself. So now my video configuration is 1080p 60. So I guess you can see here we can go up to 4K 24 25 and 30 frames per second. That's the good configuration. So 2K you can go up to 60 frames per second, and 1080p up you can go up to 60 fps. So now I'll be showing 1080p 60, 2.7K 60 and 4K 30. So 60, why I am not showing the below frames per second? It's like, see if the 60 is good, we can see that all the other configuration also will be good. So you'll be having here video configuration. So you can take video. If you want to take video, you can take it. If you want to take photo, you can take photo. If you want to take quick shot, you can take quick shot. So it will be the quick shot will be enabling when the drone will be flying on the mid-air. So you can take panorama also. Now I'll be showing options right now. So first I'll be taking off my drone. So see, simple. You need to keep the what will say that you need to pull the joystick to backwards, so that the fans will be rotating. So cameraman, I guess you are in focus right there, right? So okay, see we have all the things here. You can see the modes here. So you can see a normal mode. You can navigate with the help of this. So if I go to Cine, it will be very slow. If I want to go to normal, it will go to normal. If I want to go to sports, it can go to sports. So you can see the battery percentage here, it's 94, and you can see the satellites at the top. And you'll be having, you can configure your drone by extra settings here. So here you can see the exposure right now. When we tap on the subject, the exposure will be changing automatically. See, now I'll be showing you the options. So here we'll be having safety. So that's the thing. And control, here you can control the gimbal, RC, everything here. You can control camera things, whatever you want, and you can automatically, manually you can change here. So transmission, we have all the transmission, Wi-Fi transmissions here. So this is the about the app and my drones, what will say that firmware. So now I'm using the drone in India, right? So I have maximum altitude of 15 meters. So that's the rules and regulations of drone India. I don't know the name of that. So if you want to turn off the wing, you can pull the things backside, so that automatically it will be getting off. Right now we'll take the flight up. So I'll be taking off the things. Okay, I'll be going to video. So video, first we'll take video shots at the mid noon. So see, just take the controller and you can see the drone will be is on the top. So I guess you can see the drone is flying. I'll be flying up little bit up more, up to 15 meters, so that it's very safe to get it there. So I'll say to my I'll just take my drone up to there. So in the screen you can see the things. So it's 5.5 meter above from the flight. So I'll be taking up little bit more, so that it will be easy to take my cameraman the drone video. So I guess it's focused right now. See, its maximum altitude is up to 15 meters. So you can see here maximum altitude is reached. So that's the thing in India. If you are flying a mini drone less than 250 grams, the drone will be at the 15 meters altitude itself. So even though that's also a good configuration. So this is my village, which I am here right now. So this is a small walk, we'll say that, round over. So okay, the things aside now, I guess you can see me be so what will say that so comedy right now at keeping my GoPro. So you can zoom in by using controller itself. So press FN key and you can use the pitch button here, so that you can see it. So I guess I have zoomed in. So we'll just take it down here. So there am I. So hi, it's me. So now I'll zoom it out. So in 4K you will be getting 2x and 2.7K in 3x and 1080p 4x. So now I'll be recording it. You can see the video right now from the drone itself. So this is the thing. So you can see how the things are. So I have kept in sports mode. So now I'll be changing it to cinema mode, so that cine mode, so that even though I'll pull the trigger up, the drone will be going very slowly, so that it will be what we'll say, that it will be go very slowly. The video will be very slow. So now I'll be bringing back my drone back. So that's the thing. In cinema mode it will be very slow, and in normal mode it will be very normal, and in sports mode it will be going very fast. So I guess this is the thing. So it's recording in 1080p 60, and now I'll be changing it to 2.7K. See, the thing is that the all configuration we have, so no issues in cinema photography. You can use the DJI Mini 2 and you can do color correction. That's a good thing. So now I'll be changing it to 2.7K 60 frames per second. Now I'll be recording in 2.7K. So this is the thing. Nothing much. The resolution will be up. I guess the drone is in focus, right? So nothing. It's we can the resolution will be little bit good than comparing to 1080p. So this is my village, and there are our fields at the back side. So this is the 2.7K video, as you can see here. Now I'll be changing it to 4K 30. So 4K 30 frames per second, automatically it will be going to 4K 30. So recording in 4K 30, I guess you can get most of the details will be crystal clarity in that small sensor also. I'm really appreciated the work done by DJI. It's very good, and even though nobody can trust that this small drone can handle that much of things, so that's a good thing. And to say really, so that's my house. Okay, the thing is that in 4K will be, if you crop it up, the clarity will be same as 1080p. So I mean, like if you crop it up also, you'll be getting more clarity. So that's it. The video mode, I'm done with that. So now I'll be taking photo. So photo, you see in video mode also you'll be having pro mode, so that you even see it's burst out. Oh my god. Okay, I'll be getting the shutter speed down, and I'll be getting ISO, it's 100. So white balance to auto, and you can see here even in you can take the video in pro mode and auto mode also. So that's a good thing. Now I'll be going to photo mode. In photo mode also you'll be having a pro mode and auto mode. So pro mode, it will be brushing out, so you need to change the configurations. So ISO it will be 100, and I'll be taking it down a little bit. Yeah, so that's the thing. So you can take photos and things in like you can use the camera's DSLR camera itself. And to say, see, with the button here, you can just, if you click it, the photo will be taken without any touching the phone. So I'll be taking like this, and I'll be pitching it up. So, and these are the things, these are the photos I'll be showing up on the screen right now. So photo mode is finished, and camera mode is, video mode is finished. Now we'll be going to quick mode. So quick mode is nothing but it will be taking automatically, the video will be taking automatically. So we have 4 modes: drone, rocket, circle, and helix, and boomerang. Okay, sorry, there are 5. So yeah, drone, it's nothing but it will be down. So I'll be showing it to you right now. I'll just bring my drone a little bit down. So I'll be clicking here 25 meters, but our thing is that only up to 15 meters it can go up. So now it's 4.2 meters. So now I'll be starting it up, and I guess it will be going. So I'll be, first of all I should draw the any subject so that it will be coming to center point. Now I can, if I press start, 2 1, and automatically it will be taking the home video by itself. I'm not controlling anything, as you can see here. Automatically it will be going back. So if anything obstacles are at the back side, the drone, it doesn't have any sensor, right? So with the button you can stop it. So now it's taking the video, right? It's going up. I guess you are recording it, right? So you have zoomed it too long. Yeah, okay. Now it's in focus. So it went back and it's coming, it went up and it's coming back also. So wherever you have started the drone, at the point drone will be there itself. So that's the good thing. Now I'll be taking it up a little bit. So drone is finished. Rocket also same thing. So rocket, if you come here, I'll be showing it to you. So if I'll bring the drone here, okay, and if I draw ourselves, so I'll be little bit going this side. So I'll be drawing ourselves here. So I'll be drawing on me. So already we are getting plus mark here, so that the DJI can recognize the humans. So I'll just press the start. So automatically it will go up to 25 meters. So hey, and in DJI we have mode. DJI and Fly app will be having what we'll say that we'll be having an automatic video thing. So whenever you are taking quick shot, automatically it will add sound on app itself, and you can it will be a little bit like a slow motion, fast motion will be taken. So this is the things. So quick shot will be, you can enact, you can have circle, helix and boomerang. So now I guess I have little bit sunny now right now, and it's like 61% is left on my drone. So these are the things in quick shots. In panorama you'll be getting spear 1080p. I'll be taking spear photo. So we have spherical photos, like you can it will be taking 360 degrees photo. Simple, just tap it and it will be taking everything in one snap itself. So that's a good thing. Even in sunny time, even the camera is working very good and it's very sharp. The only thing is that the video, the shooting or photo or else video, it will be little bit bright. It will be not so cinematic. That's the thing. But in mid noon also, it's working very well. So it's taking 360 degrees, right? So it will be rotating and it will be taking the video. So you can see here. So everything, whatever you have taken the video, photo, everything will be saved in photo. It's an cache, and it will be also saved on my SD card. So here you can see my 360 degrees spherical photo, I mean panorama. So you can see here, it will be downloaded to the phone, and you can see here, 1 second. So guys, you can see the spherical photo which I have taken 15 meters. So this is the photo which it has taken, and it's automatically stitched everything, and it's working good. That's the good thing. So everything you'll be having here. So I'll be going back. So pretty much everything, every mode I have discussed here. I'll bring the drone back here. So simple, you can press here return to home button, so that wherever it has take off, so it will be landing at the place itself. I am actually manually, I'll be getting it so that to make sure everything is fine. So about the drone, everything I have covered, from photo to video to quick shot and everything. So that's the thing. Everything is done. So guys, this is the thing. I guess you have liked my video, share my video, subscribe to my channel. So this is my review on my DJI Mini 2. It's good, and it's good for beginners. So thank you guys. I'm hoping that you'll be safe in your home, and see you. Bye bye, tata. Signing off, Adil Reddy.